Folks, Dr. Grizz here with another beer and vape pairing. And as I've been doing, and I'm enjoying quite a bit, I'm going to start it off with a shot of whiskey. That's right. Oh, yes. Got to start it off with a shot of whiskey now, because it's just part of the deal now. Once I'm done with this bottle, maybe I'll move on to some kind of liquor, to start off the pairing with. I just like doing it. It's just something I enjoy doing, and it wakes up the senses, gets me ready for the delicious that we're going to partake of. So let's have a go. Ooh, I love that shock that it gives me. It's like a little right in your chest. So what are we drinking today, folks? Other than whiskey, I went to the package store and I found two very interesting beers, plus something that isn't a beer. But one of those beers is for a later review or pairing, and the other one is also for a later thing, and it's not a beer. Technically not a beer. You'll see. Just so people know, in December 1st all the way through, I'm going to do a pairing every day. Every day I'm going to do one pairing of something. And it's going to be something I haven't done before, obviously, for the booze. It's going to be some kind of beer or liquor or mixed drink or cider or something. I might do wine. I'm really not into wine, so, I don't know how I'm going to do wine. I know a good wine from a bad wine, in my mind, is usually based on the price point of that wine. Mostly because I don't like wine, so I'm not willing to spend $30 on a bottle of something I don't like. You get what I'm saying? So that one's going to be hard, but I'm going to try. Maybe I'll hit my sister up for some recommendations on something I might like, okay? She's into the fucking wine. She loves some Shiraz. I know she likes Shiraz. So what are we doing today, folks? We got Berkshire Brewing Company. Been on the channel before. Liked it a lot. Done a lot of them. But this is a special one. Barrel-aged wild ale. Barrel-aged wild ale. Berkshire Brewing Company out of Deerfield, Mass. An amber ale fermented with house and Brett yeast, aged on oak, and finished with local blackberries and plums. Oh, that sounds right up Dr. Grizz's alley right there. Berries and plums. Woo! Let's see how she pours. All right. Got the old Teton glass out tonight for this one. Yeah, I'm liking the smell of that already. I'm liking how that smells. I'm getting huge aroma of plum and berry. I'm not getting the oaky yet, but that might be in the taste. Yeah, there we go. So it's not as dark as the light is showing it to be. It's actually very, very amber. I wish I could. Maybe I can. So there you go. Like a nice amber ale. Very, very maple syrup in complexion. Definitely not maple syrup on the nose though. Some berries, little plum, little fruitiness. Oh, I like that. I like that one a lot. It's not overbearingly fruity. You can still get all their. You're getting a nice malt, like a nutty brown malt, because it's like a brown ale, nice farmhouse ale almost farmhousey. But the blackberries and the plums put a little bit of hint of sour on there. Little floral smell to it as well, like a fruity floral smell. And it's smooth. That must be the oak. The oak aging must have smoothed it. Because I'm not really tasting like barrel aged kind of flavor, but it is barrel aged. So I don't know. It's more farmhousey than anything else. Oh, I like that a lot. What are we gonna pair it with? Well, I'm getting a little sick of the raspberry jam, but it's what I've got set up in the top side still. I haven't switched it out, and I don't feel like putting a new build in just to switch my flavors. So we're gonna do that. right. All right. That raspberry and the already present berries in there are good. The plum kind of drowns out the rest of the vape, though. Like I'm only getting really the fruit part. I'm not really getting the buttered toast like I should. I think maybe I've been vaping this stuff a little too much. I need to get something other than the raspberry jam monster. There's supposedly a PBJ one, but I don't know. Peanut butter vape. A little skeptical of that one. I'll probably end up liking it just because I am skeptical of it. What else do we have? So I also have I have some Caribbean Punch, tropical punch from the glass. As you guys have seen, I've been really digging the. Oh, I don't have it. It's in the other room. But I've been really digging the basics line from. I have the banana custard, the banana pie, banana cream pie. I got this fizzy lemonade, which is like a almost mentholated kind of. It's like a. I don't want to say menthol because it's not really. It is, but it isn't. It's really interesting and highly. I want to say. I don't want to say, but I am going to say addictive. That might end up being a legacy juice, but this one's really good too. This is a tropical punch. It is peaches, strawberries, apples, pineapples. Can you get better than that? It's just a nice big fruit medley, all complimentary, and I'm thinking it's gonna do wonders with this little guy right here. I might even skip the sub-bomb tonight and go with something else. I don't know what. I don't have anything else set up other than the sub-bomb, but we'll see what's up. Might want to power the damn mod on, Adam. You might want to put batteries in it. There's enough in there. That was alright. That was alright, but not as good as I thought it was going to be. Not as good as I thought it was going to be. Let me try that again. It's good, but it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Like, they don't really mingle all that well. Separately, they're good. Together, they're still good, but they're not great. They're not making each other better. And they're not really contrasting each other. They're kind of standing out aside of each other. Like, I'm tasting one, I'm tasting the other. But together, it's not unpleasant, but it's not something I would seek, if that makes sense. It's not a combination I would seek out. It probably doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense to me. So I'm going to go with that. So what else do we have? We got, of course, the fruit basket, which is strawberry, pomegranate, and coconuts. That's all right. It's all right. I think the raspberry is gonna win on that one. None of these three were like the top notch though. Like none of these three were like a blow my mind kind of mixture, and that saddens me a little bit. Like I want to get a little emotional with this because this beer is good. Hold on. Vape that out. Vape that out a little bit. You know what? Because I have rounds. Maybe that'll do it. So this is a apple kiwi. Apple kiwi. Shouldn't be too bad, right? Blackberry, with berries and plums, should be pretty dang good, actually. Pretty dang good is what it should be. Let's give it a shot. Alright, I have high hopes for this. We have a winner. We have a winner. The kiwi is the key here. The kiwi is the key. It balances out those plums. It kind of smooths out some of that farmhousey kind of kind of linger on the tongue. Yeah, it sits well. I'm enjoying it quite a bit, and I'll probably seek this combination again. You know, it's pretty good shit. It's good shit. Hold on. Might as well finish the beer, eh? Let's get a little emotional, folks. Let's get a little emotional. Oh, yeah. Dr. Grizz liking him that. 6.2%. Now, definitely not made for children, but you can still do something later, but keep it to 1. And don't drive. Keep it at 1 and don't drive. You can still do stuff later. Like, you know, if you got laundry to do, you're gonna be just fine with one or two of these in you. It's not gonna kill you. You know, people know my scale on the percentages. This is just for me. You know, I know my limits. I know, you know, when I have to stop. You know what I mean? I know what's too much for me. I know what's crushable for me and what isn't crushable for me. Now, booze and vapes is never for kids. That's not what I mean when I say children's. When I say not for children's, I mean for people who are lightweights. Like, they're 1 beer and done. Like, no matter what. They're 1 Miller Lite away from being comatose at all times. That kind of person. Not made for children. So if I'm looking at something and I'm seeing an 8%er, I'm like, yeah, that's not made for children. That beer is not meant for people who can't handle any kind of alcohol. It just isn't. And when I say you can still do stuff later, or you know, when you get into that 8.5% to 9%, I always say, yeah, not meant for children and not meant for people who have stuff to do that day. That means when you sit down to talk into a couple of them, you know, make sure it's the last thing you're going to do that day. You're not going out the house. You're not, you know, you're not driving anywhere. I mean, if you're at a party and you're going to do one, usually that's fine, so long as you're not driving. And, you know, that's what I mean by that. You know, I'm not, when I say children's, I mean people who can't drink, who just aren't drinkers, you know what I mean? But they want to taste a nice beer. They can, but keep it, you know, to a half, especially them 16-ounces. Pour half a glass, you know. That way you're not getting the full-on 8.5% in your bloodstream, you know what I mean? You got to be careful with booze, because you can get in a lot of trouble by doing too much of it. Dr. Grizz loved him some beers, but he tries to be responsible about it, if you know what I mean. You know, I guess once the whiskey comes out, responsibility goes out the window with it. But, you know, I try, you know, whatever. So stop smoking shit that tastes like ass. Start vaping shit that tastes like whatever I just did. Pair it with some delicious beers like this one that I just had from the Berkshire Brewing Company. That's barrel-aged wild ale. Yeah, that's a fucking good one. That is a good one. Still on the tongue. Still lingering. I might have another. Because life is too short to eat shitty food, drink shitty beer, and smoke shitty cigarettes, which are going to make your life even shorter. Love you guys.